It's 7:04 a.m. The stoner yoga is doing good. I was doing side kicks out there and realizing that I'm taking a step further to the right than I am to the left. So then I compensate and overcompensate. Now I'm way stepping to the left, just a little to the right. And that's the breathing now. They say you should exercise to where you're breathing hard for 20 minutes. Well, I can do less than a minute exercise and be breathing noticeably different for 20 minutes. That can't be healthy. Okay, so maybe I am seeing my demise. Not too soon, but what would you do about it regardless of how much time you have left? Keep moving forward, like Wanda says. Wonder Wanda. See if I can philosophize while standing upright. I might be able to learn how to stand upright because I know how to philosophize. And NyQuil kind of helps breathe and get, inches away from sleep. And the generic stuff does taste worse than the regular. What am I going to do? If I'm commenting on the flavor, that means it must not be so bad a day. If that's the worst thing that I'm going to nag about, it's a pretty good fucking day. I've tried to communicate that. Only recently, though. I'm sure it's in my journals. The text version. I do want to read off a recent journal. I mean, even while I'm typing, I'm like, yeah, this might be good for the camera. Because at some point, I do need to recover my previous journals. I'm on 5 now. and reread them, even on camera. I've read through it once, and so just had to edit. So I've got square brackets or something where I edited, and the date of when I edited it. And I think I did it again even later. I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that too often. That's just too redundant and repetitive. Superfluous. Okay. Okay. This helps figure out where my center really is. I don't know if you can tell what I'm doing. I'm basically in the position of the crucifix. No disrespect intended. Except my feet. I don't know if you can see them, but I'm actually pressing out. Rolling the hips forward. Chest up. Tits up. Man or woman. And arms actually down. And that helps get the back leaning back. And I don't know if you can tell, my body's just weird. I'm trying to align it to where I think it ought to be closer to normal. Again, this is one of the things I do instead of sleep. This is how long I can keep this posture until I'm like, alright, fuck it, I'm done. See if we can get any more of these guts moving. Okay. It's 7:10 a.m. That's the morning. I have a fresh batch of pills, so that means I need to take one. This screen bends all sorts of funny ways. Back to that. Now, without the camera in my hands, I would be considering putting my hands behind my back again. Because I used to put my hands in the prayer position behind my back. It's been a while since I can do that. Adhesive capsulation in one shoulder, and then a couple years later again in the right shoulder. I'm not going back for physical therapy. I know what to do. What I was doing by myself was way better than what they were trying to do. The best I could get was a decent massage for a while after, trying to exercise my arm. I'm like, oh, insurance is paying for the insurance is paying. Are you really sure? Because I can't afford this. She's like, oh yeah, we're pretty sure. Well, they were wrong. Like, fuck you, you told me. I didn't say fuck you. I meant to. Yeah, you told me that there was no copay. Oh, we were wrong. So for months, maybe a year, it went on and got passed on to other bill collectors, upping the fee, which is ridiculous. All money being fake anyways. Okay. My shoulders and whatever the upper arm is, bicep or something, those are noticeably tired now. So for me, that's my sleep/workout stoner style. Trying to belly breathe instead of chest breathe. And keep those hips rolled forward. Maybe stretch in a different direction, both forward. Oh, okay. It's positions like this that sometimes I realize maybe my spine isn't really in the center. And you can kind of shift and go, okay, that does feel different. And probably better while I'm arching my feet. Still doing that. I'm not rolling my hips as forward as I think I can, but you go to where it feels like it's a stress, and then you go, okay, I'll let you sit there for a moment. I know you can go farther, but here's fine. That's the fence. Don't cross the fence, you can walk the fence. And my legs are still wobbly. I'm trying to get that to relax. I don't give a fuck about shaken leg syndrome. That was one of the doctors. Oh, is that what you got too? I'm like, I thought we were here for something else. He also said, oh, you probably got PTSD too, huh? I'm like, probably. That after he, as literally as you could possibly do, drilled me a new butthole. He injected me with some testosterone. He told me 6 months, but oh, you got the 3-month version. I'm like, well, fuck you, it didn't help anyways. Okay, this is where I think I want to actually be walking and see if I can walk properly on those 3 points of my feet. The wrist, the first and the last. So those 3 spots on each foot. Because I'm used to walking on my toes. And I just thought my toes were a little bit dirty. You know, because I'm white trash. It's like, I'm always in socks. I don't go barefoot anywhere. Now I can see in 3 dimensions, I see that there are little divots in the middles of my toes. Because I've been pressing down there, not on the balls of my feet. Part of that flat foot crap. Breathe, motherfucker. Oh, and keep the hips rolled forward. So, I'm pacing my apartment, trying not to make too much noise. And I'm not always successful, but, you know, nobody's perfect. Coffee. Keep straight. Okay, this is almost like a reward. Coffee's like the reward for all this posturizing. So, this is how a hero does it, huh, Julie? I have no idea who would watch this other than you. And again, I can't expect you to watch any of these things. I think this is the kind of thing that when a hero's laying in bed, waiting for surgery, recovering from surgery, cramping, whatever the fuck is going on, and they just don't want to think about their pain. I don't necessarily want them to think about my pain. So these are pain-free moments for the heroes. This is how a hero does it. The best you fucking can. Yeah, I really do hate the doctors. Only a few of them are worth a shit, and even they have their issues. The healthcare is far too monetized. We don't need that. That's not healthy for a society. Trying to get the blepharitis out, apparently. If you can't take care of your weakest, how are you going to take care of the ones on their way to being their weakest? Well, I'm going to show you how. That's what we need to show the heroes. Because when these people are online going, man, I'm going to the operating room tomorrow, what the fuck? I don't know how to do it either. Try not to panic. You'll have plenty of time for panic later. Otherwise you're going to waste that much of your life in that much more pain. So push panic away. You got pain, yeah, that's harder to push away. You need help with that. For me, it's the leaf powder. For some, it's surgery. For some, surgery has gone too far, like my hero. They tried to give me that scar tissue crap too. So there's my clouds and silver linings. I don't know how much back and forth I've gone. This is insomnia, brain damage, chronic pain, genetic and environmental anomalies, we'll say. Who of us is human anymore? Those are just fun, strange thoughts to think about sometimes. If it can help you distract from thinking about the pain, keep it. Religion, art, music, whatever works for you. I'm guessing it's not money or talking to doctors. So the more you suffer, the more you gotta counterbalance that. Because it's not fair, and who's gonna manage that but you, my fellow hero. Alright, I think my arm's getting a little sore from holding the camera, and I don't think I'm ready to give up my right arm to hold the camera long because I still got warm coffee. Plus I'm letting it go on a little long, aren't I? Bye bye, Julie, for now.